I am the definition of God's miracle, and I'm God's favorite child. I always say that. It's like we shared today. It's just by grace that some of us have been able to survive some of these things. 7 miscarriages and 2 stillbirths, and amazingly being blessed with 3 boys. And if you've been there before, you cannot keep quiet about it. You need to encourage other women who have gone through the same challenges, to let them know that there's hope, to let them know that they don't have to make the mistakes you made by playing God, going to the wrong places, seeing the wrong men of God, the wrong doctors, and listening to everything anybody says. So basically that's what we came to do today. You ask all the questions. You go through the crazy, you go through the anguish, you go through the sadness, you go through all the emotions there is to go. You ask yourself, what have I done wrong? Am I not a woman enough? Are we not supposed to be blessed like others and all that? So you go through all the emotions that there is to go. At every emotion there is to feel, you will definitely feel it along that journey. Hearing from strangers is not as painful as hearing from people you think they're supposed to protect you. And you hear all sorts of things. You hear things as crazy as you're probably having too much sex, that's why you keep losing your baby. Things as you probably have gone to swap your womb for money-making ventures. Things like you probably don't even want kids in the first place. So it's painful. It's painful hearing, and I am sure for a lot of women, hearing about stuff from strangers. They're strangers, so they can decide on whatever they say. But hearing about it from people you think they should protect you is what is more painful. Fortunately, I've been blessed with family members who understood. My late mom, may God rest her soul. My mom was worried. My mom was, in fact, the force behind our current doctor, the person we got. She was worried like any mom would be. But I kept saying that I am blessed, immensely blessed to have my husband. My husband is my driving force. He's my best friend. He's the one who stood with me through all this. So for most couples, I always say that if the other partner is your best friend, you can make it through anything. Don't try playing God. It's the one thing I say. Don't try playing God. If you play God, you have repercussions. And do not listen to people. If you listen to people, you're going to get solutions that you shouldn't even listen to in the first place. And as much as possible, be united. You and your partner, be united. Look for the best doctor there is and pray. Like Dr. Hiaji said today, the two of you praying is magic. Pray together.
Yes, Whitney is one of the strongest women in Ghana, I must say. After 7 miscarriages, you know, she still went about her business. She was still working. And even while she was breastfeeding, you'd still find her at event centers, you know, taking care of everything that has to do with the event. And so we salute you, Whitney and Ohene Yeri, and also to every woman out there as well, whether they are mothers or not. But we've activated the phone lines right now. You can call in and let us know what your questions are. If you have any contributions at all, let us know as well. Kafu Dako has a new book, Silence is Not Golden, and it's basically about her challenges with childbirth. And it's available, so you can also get one actually. If you call in and you want one, it's what, 100 Ghana cedis?
I can give it to them for 50 because it's a GHOne.
That's nice. So you can get one for 50 Ghana cedis and you know, read more about it. There's a lot to learn from her story. So we're waiting for you to call in. The numbers are on.
It's a two-sided story.
Yes, it is
a two-sided
story. And so there's a happy side, more like it, and then there's the
the golden side.
The golden, yes. Where side it really became golden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. This is great. I mean, why did you decide to write this book?
Like I said, a lot of people need to be educated on things. They need to know that, okay, a lot of people watch me on their screens at home, entertaining them, and they think everything is perfect. And she doesn't have any challenges. I am a human being before I became an actor too. So I just want them to relate to know that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And then moreover, this is an issue that people shy away from, don't want to talk about because they're afraid they will be labeled certain or called names. So I decided to speak about it so they can know that it's normal, it's a challenge. Most women, some women can go through this and it doesn't mean it's a death sentence.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
We have a call on the line. Emmanuel from Ashama. Thank you so much for joining us on the Late Afternoon Show. I think we just lost Emmanuel, but you can also call in as well. Doctor, there are men who avoid being checked because sometimes they know they are the issue, but they just remain silent and allow the woman. Well, I'll come back. Nana Kwesi from Kumasi is on the line. Hello, thank you for joining us, Nana.
Hello, Bella. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you?
It was great, thank you. What is your question or contribution?
Okay, my question is that, Bella, I don't know, but me, personally, I don't think I want children in my life. I don't know. But
you don't want children?
Giving me a lot of pressure. But I want to adopt other children and take care of them. But from this age, my mom has started talking to me about having children. But I know personally that I don't want to have children on my own. I want to help other children. But I don't know how I can go about that and tell my mom about it. I don't know. What should I do?
Okay. Kathy?
Yes, my dear. Oh, that's an African man of a different blood.
You
doesn't
know?
want a child, but he wants to adopt.
Yes.
I think what you should do right now, because your mother is really going to pose a problem to your wife. So before you get married, let it be known to your mother that, Mommy, I am not joking. I wouldn't want to have children because I have a bent towards just adopting children and taking care of them. Okay, and that decision anyway, you are not even married now, so that decision is not solely dependent on you alone.
Because your wife
You've got to be able to get your wife to sanction that. Whoever marries you must agree to the fact that you don't want a child and the person doesn't want a child.
Okay.
And then mommy will be secondary.
Doris is on the line. Hello, Doris. Thank you for joining us. What's your question?
Yeah, I don't have any question, but good afternoon.
Good afternoon
to you guys.
Okay.
I don't have any question, but all I want to say is...
Doris, we can hear you. Go ahead. I think we lost Doris on the line.
Hello?
Doris, yes, we can hear you.
All I want to say is silence is not good because sometimes you go through a lot in life. Hello?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
You go through a lot and people are quiet about it. Like, I have some issue right now that I'm facing, and I'm with a guy. We are not married, but I have issues with his family because they are thinking that I went somewhere and some juju, and then I took their son from them and all that, and now I'm pregnant, and they don't even care.
You're pregnant for him?
I'm going through a lot right now. I don't know whether I can have the contact of the counselor so I can, because I'm pregnant right now and I'm going through a lot. I just don't know what to do.
Stop crying. Listen, we're going to help you out. Don't worry. Auntie Kathy, what we'll do is we'll let our producer speak to you. Just drop your number with her, and I'm sure Auntie Kathy will call you after. But I hope that you'll be strong enough. Just wait for that comfort, and I'm sure that you'll be fine. Don't worry. This is sad. A lot of people are going through a lot. You know? Auntie Kathy, what
silence is, let me see the caption again.
Silence is not golden.
Silence is not golden.
She called the TV station to speak.
She
wants to be heard.
If
nobody listens.
It's not just being heard. She needs to pour out. She needs to vent because she's carrying a lot. And baby girl, if you are listening to me prior to my speaking with you, you see, when you carry pregnancy, 99% almost of what goes on affects your baby. Scientists, I know a guy is here. I didn't go to scientific school of medicine, but emotions are the way of affecting a child. I can tell you that bluntly. So please manage the atmosphere around you very well so that you don't give birth to a child who feel lonely, depressed, and all that. Okay? I can tell you some life experiences and people. So please, no matter the pressure on your life right now, care more about the fetus you are carrying. Create a conducive and enabling environment for that fetus so that when you give birth, the child will not feel abandoned or rejected, irrespective of the pressure.
Do you publicly announce your contact, or would you rather we have her call you privately and so that she can interact with you? I think we'll do that.
Yes, please, let's do that.
But Doc, let's come in here because you're... Oh, I have another caller. It looks like we have a lot of questions today. Mavis from Cape Coast, thank you for joining us, Mavis.
Hello.
Hi, Mavis.
I want to find out if a man is using sexual enhancement drugs, he can get a woman pregnant because I have a big problem with that.
You have a problem with that? Are you trying to get? Are you trying to get pregnant, but you're not sure? Okay,
yes,
Doc.
Yes.
The short answer is yes, because once you have some of these medications like Viagra, for example, then when there's ejaculate, the sperms are obviously in there. When they meet an egg, then fertilization can happen. So yes, they can use that if that's your question.
Okay. All right. Mavis, thank you so much. And I'm coming back to you to talk about the men and, you know, a bit of advice for them as well, especially those who know that they are the problem. Yeah,
I think the truth be said, when it comes to falling pregnant, it takes two, as Kafui alluded to. 50% of the time, 50% of the time is the fault. I don't like to ascribe blame as such, but 50% of the time is because there's something wrong with the male reproductive system and its functionality. 50% of the time is the females. It's 50-50 in a way. So that men and the public in general should understand that when there's fertility issues, they shouldn't straight away think it is a woman's fault. No. It could go either way. So in my practice, I would prefer to see both both persons in that arrangement, to come to clinic so there can be a full investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Esther is on the line. Hello, Esther.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for joining us. We're listening to you.
Okay. I'm so much interested in what you're talking about. And then I'm calling just to encourage someone because I also went through the same thing. Just a few years ago, I was also diagnosed with the same fibroid. And then I was told it's even way older than my age. I don't know how scientifically that can be determined. But later on, the doctor concluded there is no way I'll ever give birth. And even if I conduct the surgery and all that, there's no way I can ever give birth. So I started the treatment and everything. And later on, I realized that there's some improvements and my menses and everything was flowing normal.
Okay.
And yet still, I was told to go for the surgery. So I decided on my own not to go for the surgery because I don't know what would happen because I was told they can take the womb and then patches and a whole lot of issues. So conclusively, it's the whole thing is they won't let me, it's not possible I can give birth. So I just gathered my faith and started praying and doing everything I'm supposed to. And God granted me a baby girl last year, October.
Congratulations.
So I want to tell everyone going through such challenges that there is more to life. It's not about hearsay. It's not about listening to what people will tell you. It's about your relationship with God and your faith and what you believe in life. That's a little I can tell a woman out there who needs to be encouraged.
Definitely. This is such a beautiful testimony. Thank you so much for calling, Esther.
That's a good example of falling pregnant with your fiber still inside, isn't it?
It is. Beautiful. Anyway, Ife says that she dares us, Ife plans to bring on a set of men, some men with erectile dysfunction so that we can also balance the conversation. We'll see what we can do about that. Okay. Well, there's some men who are bold enough to come out, probably. So we'll see. But anyway, our time is up. We have to go. And so I'd like to take your last words. Auntie Kathy.
Yeah, I want to say to every woman who is trusting God for the fruit of the womb, hold your peace. I have a life testimony of a woman who had no fallopian tubes and another one who has no womb. Wow. Both of them with no fallopian tube before or after, 3 children. With no womb, children. I am not saying I read. So I want to announce to every woman who is expecting a baby now or in the future, hold on to God. Withdraw and know that there is nothing too hard for him to do. Do your own part and trust God that you will carry your children. They will mock you, they will laugh at you. But let's have you laugh last. Don't die before your miracle happens.
Amen. Amen. Doc.
Yeah, for me, it's just to say that when it comes to falling pregnant, it takes 2 to tango. And therefore, if there's a need for any investigations, both parties concerned should present themselves for investigation so that the best can be done for both.
Certainly. Miss Silence is not golden.
Oh yes, for me, get a copy of Silence is Not Golden, and Silence Became Golden. It's actually 2 books in one.
Okay.
So get a copy. Go to my website, www.kafridanku.me, and then place an order, make payments, and we'll deliver it to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I certainly will get a copy and also read about it and learn a lot more about it. And so for every woman that's going through whatever challenge it is, just know that God is the ultimate answer, and so you just should rely on him. My name is Bella Muni. This has been the Late Afternoon Show, brought to you by Niche Chocolate, Electroland Ghana, and of course Lifestyle Gallery. Special thanks to Mami, Oh My Hair, love my hair so much, and also to Slay Cosmetics and to Lush Closet by Nana. I'll see you on Friday. Keep watching GHOne TV.
GHOne TV, your best experience.
I'm a shit. Desperate survivors, they depend on each other to survive. Oh, survivors in town. The talk around to life, survive. Some God pray my girls to depend on. Doesn't. Some deal in drugs, survive. Doesn't. Some days depend on sugar mommies, yeah. Doesn't. This boys no get shoulder, doesn't. Some they waka for marriage. Doesn't. They all want something for something. Some more be desperate survivors. Desperate survivors. Desperate survivors. Desperate survivors. Survivor. Everybody want a wahala. Everybody wants something in desperation.
Previously on Desperate Survivors.
Honorable manhood is very huge. So how come